Grant. Well, good morning, everyone. I think winter has finally arrived. Thank you for joining us in beautiful Brampton. And also thank you to Rosemary Zacharias, who will make a fantastic provincial member of parliament in the riding of Barrie, Springwater, Oro, Medonte. As you well know, she's former president of the OMA, and we are so excited that she's going to bring her talent and expertise to our team, along with people like our in-house doctor, Dr. Adil Shamji. So we are just delighted. So good morning, salut à tous. For more than 6 years, Doug Ford has made his priorities clear. Starve our healthcare system and leave you without a family doctor to rely on. And let his rich buddies profit off of picking up the pieces. The crisis he caused is a scheme to unravel the Ontario healthcare system. And this crisis is why I'm running to be the next Premier of Ontario. As we revealed a few days ago, and you've just heard from Drs. Shamji and Zacharias, the critical state that the healthcare system is in, the government's own documents show that up to 4 million Ontarians are not signed up to their own family doctor, and that is about to get worse. Thousands of doctors, 2,400, are about to retire. Just as our population is aging, it's getting older, and their needs are becoming more complex. Ontarians need more healthcare now than ever. So unless we change something right now, in just a few years, more than 7 million people in Ontario could be without a family doctor. That's about half of our province. We're already in a crisis, and it's about to get a whole heck of a lot worse. Every day I hear from someone struggling to find a family doctor or driving for hours and hours to find an open ER, to find care for their beloved senior in their family, their crying baby, the aging parent. And that's exactly what I heard today, right here in Brampton, speaking with the Nandani family. Mahek is a father of a young child, and he's been waiting more than 3 years for a family doctor. No one is rostering here in his community. He is in need of surgery and has been waiting for ENT surgery for over 3 years. In Brampton alone, over 200,000 people don't have their own family doctor, with another 170,000 at risk of losing their family doctor over the next 5 years. I want to thank the Nadani family for sharing their story with us here today. And sadly, it is one that far too many are experiencing under the Doug Ford government. It affects us all. You too may well know someone who was waiting for a biopsy, for a worrisome lump, or trying to get an MRI to see what's really wrong with that shoulder, or worried about their child's cough. They can't seem to shake it, and it seems to be getting worse. Our system is failing us. Again and again, we keep hearing heartbreaking stories, and they're happening far, far too often. Bad situations made far worse when you don't have a trusted family doctor, someone who knows you and who knows your family. Having a family doctor is the basic building block of our healthcare system. It's a home base for you and your family's healthcare. But as I said, this crisis hasn't happened by accident. It's all part of Doug Ford's plan. He's deliberately underfunding our healthcare system as our crisis deepens, as more and more people in Ontario lose their family doctor, and his rich friends profit from that. And that's why Doug Ford refuses to get it done on healthcare, despite all the experts telling him exactly what the prescription is. The doctors, nurses, PSWs, and healthcare leaders like Lee Fairclough, like Dr. Rosemary Zacharias and Dr. Adil Shamji. We have the answers. We have the leadership, and we have the courage and the political will to do more for people to get this crisis solved. Doug Ford doesn't care about the issue. He's calling an early election to seek power for power's sake. And so he can do more and more for his rich friends, rather than focusing on fixing our healthcare system. I have a different approach. I'm going to do more for you. We're going to ensure that every Ontarian has a family doctor in 4 years. That's my commitment to you. We're going to bring a wartime effort to fixing this crisis, and we're going to pull every lever possible to track our progress each and every single day. And we're going to ensure that every single person in Ontario has access to a family doctor. We have a plan to ensure that we can make that commitment a reality within 4 years. And if I fail, don't re-elect me. This is my number one priority, and our pledge is clear. We're going to train more family doctors than ever before. We're going to invest $3.1 billion, $3.1 billion, to recruit, retain, and integrate 3,100 family doctors by 2029, ensuring that every person in Ontario has access to the care that they deserve. We will accelerate the process to integrate at least 1,200 qualified and experienced internationally trained doctors over 4 years through the Practice Ready Ontario program. And we'll add 2 new medical schools and double the number of medical residencies. That's 1,625 residency positions, 2/3 of which will be dedicated to family medicine. Ontario health teams will be mandated to connect everyone to a family doctor. Retain family doctors who have left the practice, who have left family medicine, or are nearing retirement age by investing $250 million over 4 years in targeted retention programs and efforts. We'll reduce the onerous burden of paperwork that so many doctors now face, taking up half their time, more than 20 hours a week that they should be focused on seeing patients. We're going to get rid of fax machines. While Doug Ford wastes your money on bad deals and a system that's failing you, for every dollar that we invest in primary care, we'll save $13 throughout the entire healthcare system. The full details are in your press packages, but are also available online at ontarioliberal.ca. It's a very comprehensive plan. It is the mission I am setting out for the next Ontario Liberal government and for myself as Premier. We will deliver more for the real people of this province. And our number one priority and central commitment will be this: to ensure that every single Ontarian has a family doctor within 4 years, period. Thank you. And now we're all happy to take your questions.